Greetings, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whichever time you are listening to this podcast. Welcome to Tattoo Your Wellbeing. I am the host, Atara Estes, and on today's episode, we're going to encourage our community health workers. I am a community health worker. I work in the space in Missouri of St. Louis, and I want to give a inspirational message as the senior community health worker strategist of St. Louis Integrated Health Network, and also the board of directors of the NACHW, which is the National Association Community Health Workers. There is a lot going on in our ecosystem, and there has been some things that seem to put fear factors in place. I'm also the representative, just to add focus on me talking about community health workers on today's episode. I'm the representative of Missouri as the NACHW, National Association of Community Health Workers Association, in representing my state, Missouri. Also the board of leaders founder now to the St. Louis Community Health Workers Coalition. And as I represent Missouri for the Community Health Workers Association of Missouri, which is SHWAM, I'm giving you background of why I'm going to be encouraging our community health workers. Our community members engage with our community health workers, and we have wonderful testimony to showing the impact that community health workers has brought to the communities they serve. So not to jump too far ahead, but to actually just say, let's dive in. Greetings, my fellow warriors. This is a speech that I want to give to you. Thank you for being in the fight for healthier communities. I come to you today not just as a leader, but as someone who has walked the path of service, who has seen the impact of what we do, and who knows without a doubt that this work is a calling, not just a career. I want to speak directly to your heart, okay? Because that is what drives this movement. This is for the CHWs on the front line and any other healthcare worker who is on the front line, but in particular, to be more specific, community health workers. The ones walking alongside families in crisis, the ones bringing hope to the forgotten, the ones standing in the gap when no one else will. You are not just workers. You are healers, advocates, leaders, and most importantly, servants of the Most High. This is not just about health. This is about restoration, empowerment, and faith. This is about bringing light into the darkness. Because when a CHW steps into a community, we bring more than just resources. Oh, trust and believe we do. We bring hope, we bring love, we bring change. Romans 12:11 and 12 says, never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. That is our mission. That is who we are. That is what we stand for. Now, the American Public Health Association, APHA, defines a community health worker as a frontline worker, frontline public health workers who are trusted members of and or have an unusually close understanding of the community they serve. This trusted relationship enables them to serve as a liaison, a link, an intermediary between health, social services, and the communities to facilitate access services and to improve quality and cultural competence of service delivery. But we are so much more than a definition. Okay, we are the hands and the feet in action. We meet people where they are, walking alongside them in their struggles, hand in hand, offering them not just services, but dignity and respect. We help the single mothers trying to keep food on the table. We guide the elderly man who has no one else to help him manage his medication. We lift up the young woman battling depression, reminding her she is not alone. We stand in the gap for the families struggling with homelessness, ensuring they get the support they need. As Isaiah 58:10 would say, if you spend yourselves in behalf of the hungry and satisfy the needs of the oppressed, then your light will rise in the darkness and your night will become like the noonday. That is what we do. That is who we are. And that is why we can never stop. Now, if you are listening to this today and wondering if this is the path for you, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt called to serve? Have you ever seen injustice and wanted to do something about it? Have you ever wished you could be part of something greater than yourself? Now, if the answers is yes, this is your time. If you are a community member who has been impacted by a CHW, share your testimony and help others see the power of this work. If you are someone searching for purpose, become a CHW and be part of a movement that is truly changing lives. Now, if you are a leader, stand boldly in your calling and fight for the policies and resources that sustain this work. You are an ally. If you are an ally and you want to support this work, walk with us, support us, and help us spread this message, okay? The time is now, right now. We don't need permission to create change, okay, ladies and gentlemen? We are the change. Proverbs 31:8-9 says, and it reminds us, speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and needy. That is what a CHW does every single day. This fight is going to Capitol Hill March 10th and 11th. Mainly on the 11th, we will have congressional meetings. But warriors, listen, our work doesn't stop here. Right now, we are facing attacks on Medicaid and healthcare access, not on our watch, okay? The resources that so many of our families depend on are at risk, and we cannot stay silent. So be supportive on March 10th and 11th. CHWs from across the country will gather in Washington, D.C. for Capitol Hill Day. We are standing in the halls of power and say, we see you, we hear you, and we will not allow healthcare to be stripped away from those who need it most. And you don't have to be in DC to take action. Okay? You don't. Here's how you can help. Call Congress today. 866-426-2631. The number again, you will dial 866-426-2631. And this is what you will say. Hi, I'm a constituent from whatever your zip code is, and I'm calling to urge you to oppose all Medicaid cuts in the budget resolution. You can even email your representative. I will have action tools in this description from Partners in Health to send a direct message so you don't have to think of what you're going to say. You don't have to think about what paperwork that you need to have access to. We're going to give you the resources to help you to stand strong and be bold in this fight. Stay strong and courageous. Spread the message. Share why Medicaid matters on social media. Share. Do not stop sharing. We need this to go viral. Attend a town hall meeting, okay? When your representatives come to your area, show up and speak out. As Micah 6:8 would say, he has shown you, mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. This is our charge. That is our responsibility. This is how we fight. Get it? We can get it together. We can do it together. CHWs, allies, community members, be proud of who you are and whose you are. We are not weak. We are not small. We are mighty warriors, okay? Standing on the promises of God. We are CHWs. We are healers. We are warriors. We are standing in the gap for the people who need us the most. So I leave you with this. Walk boldly in your purpose. Never grow weary in doing good, okay? Trust that God has equipped you for this mission. And know that together we will change lives. You go, CHWs. Let's make a difference.